Hello everyone, welcome back to Gospel News where we dey give una ogbonge information on as e take dey go. As we dey proceed to give una the latest update, they say that Uzodinma, which is the governor of Rivers State, has been discovered to be the brain behind the insecurity in his state, Imo State. That some of una dey think say na Simon Ekpa na him dey cause all this wahala, but one of our brother we dey for government house now, we dey call Ugochinyere Ikenga. The man don't come and tell us, say, the reverse is the case, that the insecurity that we are witnessing in the southeast today is not the making of the prime minister of government in exile, Biafra government in exile, when they call Mazi Simon Ekpa. Say this insecurity emanated from the governor of Imo State, which is Uzodinma, that brought about the existence of Ibubago. And this man, what did they call him? Asare Dokobos men to Imo State. Say since when this man come, say people never drink water, drop cup. Make I play on the video. Una see this exposition when go shock ona. Oh yeah, let's watch this one together.
Let's go back to the Nnamdi Kanu matter. A couple of days ago, we had Mr. Lieutenant Ojukwu, that's Dim Ojukwu's brother, and he came here and he spoke about the matter, and he talked about sort of like a forum where leaders can come together and go meet President Tinubu and talk to him about the Nnamdi Kanu matter. What's your take on this? What do you think is going to be the best approach?
No, I think meeting the president is very, very important. Our governors, our lawmakers, captains of industry and businessmen and all the different social cultural interest group is very, very important. I agree to that. We advocated for that under President Muhammad Buhari, a follow-up to the Mbazulika Amechi visit where he requested the president to grant him the last wish of releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to him. So this visit is also important for other areas that needs to be sorted out before you go into the full discussion of letting him to go home. Because not just letting him to go home, there's other conversations that also is going to be discussed. So at the level of the House of Representatives, we have started meeting, and in the coming days, we're going to have full-blown meetings on this particular issue. The most important thing is that let's just stop at this point and leave who is right and who is wrong, and say, how do we move forward? How do we restore feeling of inclusion? How do we restore feeling of togetherness? How do we restore an atmosphere that will allow economic activities to grow? Because this economic activity that is being destroyed, they pay taxes to federal government, so government is losing revenue at the same time, and people are losing their means of livelihood. That is very important that permanent solution is brought to bear on this particular matter. If we continue the legal part, at the end of the day, this might escalate this matter and take it so long. There are so much powers that the president have under the Constitution with which he can use to bring this matter to a close end within the shortest possible time. But like you said, the meeting is very important so that leaders from the Southeast can sit with the president to find a common ground towards resolving these issues. The most important thing is that we want peace in the Southeast. Everywhere is devastated. Erosion is killing us. Infrastructure has collapsed. And then we cannot even sleep. Houses are being burned. People are being killed. This is not good. So any leader that wants the progress and unity of Nigeria definitely will open his doors to see all stakeholders come in to find a lasting solution. And I have this belief that the present administration, going by what they say, that they will run an inclusive administration and they will ensure that there's unity across all parts of this country, will consider the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a critical step towards that part of finding a lasting peace and solution.
Let me ask you, what's your assessment of the efforts being made by some of the governors in the Southeast with regard to the challenge of insecurity? Because they are the guys on the ground there. And I know that at least two of the governors, has come forward to say, two of them have come forward to say, we don't want sit at home in this state. We want peace in this state. But what's your assessment? I know the governor of Anambra and the governor of Enugu State seem to be making some efforts.
With all due respect, I know of what the Soludo is trying to do, but I can tell you on my individual capacity on this live TV, that some of the governors in the Southeast is enjoying the crisis. Some of the governors like the confusion because possibly they are benefiting in this atmosphere of insecurity and feeling of being unsafe by our people. And some of them, let me say boldly without mentioning any word, recruited vigilante group, you know, from neighboring states into their state security architecture, and then what you see that the same security vigilante people they recruited turned to be unknown government, also part of the problem. At least I suffered, you saw what I went through. Some of them, you know, destroyed my things, attacked us many times. So some of the Southeast governors have not, no, of course, the governor of Imo State, the vigilante he's running is a political outfit that is going after his political opponent. Houses are being burned, people are being killed left, right, and center.
Ugochinyere, wait a minute. Let's just get this right.
Yes.
Are you saying categorically that the governor of Imo State is the ones that brought in the vigilante that is disrupting the peace and causing the sit at home in the states? Are you saying that on camera because you will be made account for that statement? Are you saying that and confirming that the governor of Imo State is one of those causing the problems in the Southeast?
I am saying that he's fueling the crisis in Imo State. Yes, I'm saying it boldly, and I have evidence to back that. Go to Haji Eboma today, go to Osu today. You saw the report by the International Center for Journalists and that of Umer Bashi that was released a few days ago, that almost over 12,000 people have lost their life because of activities of Ebubago people and so on and so forth. Ask everybody in Imo State, was it not the same group that attacked Kingsley Uju and took him away? He couldn't participate in the election. Is that how to maintain security? Were they not the people who attacked me, that his head, Chinasa, was boasting they will attack me, and they did attack me? Is that how to maintain security? So they have not really worked towards maintaining their security. They have been on the attack for a very long time. So that's why I said I cannot vouch for him. I know Soludo is trying to adopt both the political approach and the security approach and other governors. So it's not just about talking on the TV and giving matching orders. It's about how committed, how genuine are you about having peace in Imo and other neighboring Southeast states? And that genuineness and that commitment, you cannot see it from him, I can tell you boldly. Because all that we have gone through, even during the election, they were the ones that were used to do 27/27 magic at the House of Assembly election, where they were carrying ballot boxes and shooting at people. This evidence is everywhere. You can ask anybody in Imo is here, and I'm telling you, all of us will have it. So then he's not committed. Some are committed, but Tim is not committed about it. And that is why I will even tell you here, because you have asked this question, that I may not even be attending the meeting that is being called today. The reason why I will not even attend it is that you cannot call that meeting and call it in the government house, Imo State Governor's Lodge, because he has not expressed commitment to resolving these issues. Okay. He's actually after those who does not agree with him. So if we want lasting solutions of these matters, then we have to be genuine about it.
Honorable Ikenga, okay, you are singling out the governor of Imo State. Because of the losses you suffered, because of the experience you had as a result of the democratization of violence in the Southeast. So this is you hitting back because of your personal experience, right?
No, I think that is what you are getting out of what I said. Because as long as I'm concerned, the only place where violence has been democratized and made as a way of life mainly is in Imo State. It's not like that in Anambra. It's not like that in Enugu. It's not like that in Ebonyi. Imo is the worst situation. Our people have run away from their homes in different parts of Imo. Look at Ohajebo in particular. You know what? Don't you see the butchering going on there? Look at us. Nobody is at the last election. About only 300 people came out to vote in the whole local government. Look at Okigwe that used to be peaceful. Look at Onimo. Look at Idat North, especially our R&D Zone and some other parts of our place. All these places have been devastated. Ask yourself, what have they done to bring solution? But if it is to use the same vigilante outfit to chase political opponents and people with different views with him like me, they will be in the forefront. And they have not done anything. All that they do there is things that is inflaming the situation. And I'm telling you that boldly. It's not because he has done a lot of damage or not, but I'm telling you this is the feeling. If I leave this program, call somebody else from Imo and you hear the same thing.
Okay, so you've been able to pinpoint one governor. You said some governors. Who are the other governors causing chaos, using their own vigilante to disrupt the peace in the Southeast? Who are the other governors?
I'm going to talk mainly on the one I know very well. And Imo is the one I know very well, and I will stop at that.
All right, una don hear am. So they say that the unknown gunmen in Imo State say na Hope Uzodinma, which is the governor, is the one behind that very insecurity going on in that particular state. Abegu, this Hope Uzodinma, I don't know how we got here with you. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. We have been hearing these stories for a very long time, but some of us no believe them until this our brother came out boldly to pinpoint it point blank, to call it out, to call a spade, and saying that it is Hope Uzodinma and his Bubago gangs that are causing the insecurity in Imo State. Check out, I've been hearing also, they say people has deserted that particular community. Waiting they happen there, Hope Uzodinma. When they ask you the other time, you say, oh, the only hope they have in Anambra is Hope Uzodinma. Oga, please respect yourself. There is no hope in you. People have lost hope because of your own hope. Which kind of hope be this one? I better shift to Jare. May we go another news.